ready, sir. Live from the Convocation Center on the campus of the University of North Georgia, coverage of Nighthawk basketball is on the air. And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Alongside Lee Glenn, I'm Craig Corbin, along with the Nighthawk Sports Network team here for game number one of another Peach Belt Conference doubleheader as the Cougars of Columbus State come calling. Entering today's action, both North Georgia, Columbus State tied in the Peach Belt with records of 7-4, but a big game on Wednesday night for these Cougars, knocking off the number one team from Georgia Southwestern.
Yeah, that hadn't happened really all year. I know Southwestern had a loss at Lander, but these Cougars, who on a win over us earlier in the year down in Columbus, were able to shorten the distance between the top two teams in the league and the rest of this chase pack, of which both these teams currently reside.
You look at the Nighthawks, winners of 3 in a row after dropping 4 of 5. Obviously, I think the Nighthawks have righted the ship somewhat.
Yeah, they're still dealing with some players in and out of the lineup with injuries, but we're to the point of the season where it's next man up, and you've got to insert yourself potentially in some situations that maybe you haven't been in earlier in the year, and so you're seeing an increased workload from some of our guards who maybe haven't been 35-minute guards a game early in the year, but now they are. And just the confidence that our staff has in them to be the people that are on top of the basketball. And then we're going to need go-to scorers, right, at this point of the year. Like, when you need a basket, where does the ball go, and who is confident enough to take that shot?
Who's going to step up? Starting lineups for the Cougars, it'll be number 3, Amber Abusbear. Number 11, Latia Reeves. Number 13, Olivia West. Number 24, Alana Rawls. And number 25, Maya Jackson for the Nighthawks. Number 2, Isabel Davenport. Number 4, Lexi Pierce. Number 13, Ansley Hall. Number 21, Emily Truschel. And number 23, Kendall Limiter in the jump circle. We are underway, and the Cougars have the first possession of the day. You made mention of that first meeting between the two teams, a 3-point final score, 78-75 in the series as we see a turnover. Nice defense. Here come the Nighthawks, their first touch. Hall now gets it back to Eminer, trailing down the lane. First bucket to North Georgia.
Good job by Ansley there, pulling post defender to her. And then Kendall being aware and ready as she cut down the lanes. That's a great first possession for North Georgia. Another stop gets us going in transition.
This the 40th meeting between these two schools. North Georgia with a 3-game advantage in that series. Hall from about 12 feet pops it in, and it's 4-0.
Stop and pop is something you don't see a lot in the game anymore, especially from that lower third part of the court where it makes it really hard. It's like a corner 3. Right. Bad misses on those baseline shots can ignite offensive transition, but Ansley super confident in being able to take one dribble past her defender and then make that little jumper.
3-point attempt by West, well off the mark. Here comes the transition opportunity, and a foul is going to send Truschel to the line. Coming in, Emily, one of the leading scorers and rebounders in the league. No surprise there.
Yeah, she was, a player under consideration last year for Conference Player of the Year in her time at Aiken, and now has come here to North Georgia and taken on just a little bit of a different kind of role, especially with the hand we were dealt with a couple of our featured players over there with injury, so that responsibility continues to morph, but she's handled it well. And where the most respect needs to be given is the fact that normally people at the offensive tip of the spear wear a lot of contact, right, and she's been on the floor a good bit, but it doesn't faze her.
Not in the least. She made those 2 free throws, a long 3 there, the first bucket of the day from Latia Reeves, their leading scorer, nearly 18 points a game. 6-3 your score, 8:08 to go. And a takeaway. Here come the Cougars in a hurry. Behind the back dribble from Rawls. Alana between the legs, and away it goes to Reeves. From the foul line, shot no good. Rebound, Kendall Eminer, who gets it away to Hall.
After the made three of a possession ago, Columbus pressing full court. That'll be interesting to see if that's a strategy that they employ all day long, because although we turned it over, made a couple nice diagonal passes, which although we turned it over, it leads me to believe that we were prepared for that.
Missed shot. Cougars have it. Down 3. 7:20 to go, and a tip away and a near steal for Hall. Drive by West. Ball knocked free. Here goes to Davenport, 2-on-1. Bounce pass, shot up, but underneath, hit the underside of the backboard, but a foul on the play. Boy, two things I see right out of the gate. The Nighthawks have turned up the intensity on the defensive end of the court, and they are moving in transition.
Yeah, I think that over the last couple weeks, or when we went through that little bit of a rough patch, on-ball defense for us was a little bit of a challenge, just keeping the basketball in front of us. Being able to move laterally and anticipate where the ball handler going is not going to change overnight. The adjustment there is what is happening is our off-ball defenders are doing a much better job of being in the gap. So although I may think I can get around that defender, that gap is a lot tighter because there's hands in the way now, and that's what's resulted in a couple of these turnovers.
There you go. Nighthawks have it again. Davenport through traffic. Eminer now away to Hall. Open three up just off the mark, but an offensive board for Truschel. They'll reset the offense. Davenport tightly defended at the top of the key. Away it goes to Pierce. Right side, down low. Truschel having to come out to meet that pass. Takes a three, and it would not fall.
Arguably our best statistical three-point shooter. That percentage was going to go down anytime you have to dribble out away from the rim and to generate your shot.
Boy, that could have been a foul inside on Brett's in the ball game now for Columbus State, pushing Davenport, but no whistle. They play on. Pierce drives, sees daylight, puts it up, blocked. He'll get it underneath the goal. Yeah, we talked about that first meeting between the two. That was Kendall Eminer's first double-double, if memory serves, and she is off to a good start here.
That is just textbook execution of baseline out, dead ball offense. That's a play that we run a good bit. It's just that pop out, catch, and then duck in on the backside.
Davenport went for the steal, nearly got it, but three-pointer will go for Stevens. 8-6 your score. North Georgia the lead and the ball. Around the horn they go to Pierce on the right side. Boy, they're trying to get it to Eminer. Now Kendall has it out top to Truschel. Back to Kendall. Shot clock at 5, 4. Hall drives, puts it up, 12-footer, near side, just a little shy. The drive by Reeves, whistle stops play with 5:04 to go, first quarter. Foul assessed on Pierce. That is the first team foul for North Georgia. Checking in, a Boost Bear, along with Braylon Snipes, transfer from Kennesaw State, on the floor for Columbus State. Reeves hits that one on the season, 83% at the line. That's pretty good. This to tie it. And does. And again, the full court pressure that you alluded to and easily beating it.
Yeah, right there we had a press break offense that we had aligned. Brought all 5 players up into the forecourt and front court and easily broke the press. So we're obviously prepared for it. It's just a matter of can we handle it over the duration of 40 minutes.
Time out of the floor, 4:57 to go in quarter number 1. We're tied, North Georgia, Columbus State, right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I'm here.
You've got a lot of reasons to be here. That's why we're here at Georgia Heart Institute, where advanced heart attack treatments save more hearts than anywhere in Georgia.
My baby girl is home.
Georgia Heart Institute.
All right, Joyride Beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high, though. Hi. Hey. Oh, my God. There it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. God, I'm good.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Nighthawks got out of the gate with a 6-0 run. We're now tied at 8. North Georgia with the ball. Inbound comes to Eminer, hands it to Pierce. The drive by Davenport, and that pass knocked away, intended for Eminer. Cougars have it on the move. A boost bear back out to Stevens. 3 is good. First lead of the day for the Cougars. It's been an 8-0 run and another turnover. A boost bear drives, and the left-hand layup will go. And it's now a 5-point lead for Columbus State. Pierce gets it across the half-court stripe. Double team, dribbles through it. Davenport for 3, a little long. Weak side attempt. Eminer are able to tip it back. It winds up in the hands of Hall, who hits the big 3.
Glad Ansley hit that shot there. I don't know if everybody was aware, but the shot clock never reset because the ball never hit the basket on the first couple of attempts, and nor was there change of possession.
And couldn't have been many seconds left. That attempt for a 3, no good. Hall the rebound in traffic. Davenport near side, looking to tie or take the lead here with a 3, and they do! Lexi Pierce. Nice answer to that 10-0 run.
Yeah, a couple made 3s there. Made 3s always can shorten the gap really fast, but if we miss those shots, it can also extend it pretty quickly too. But just having the confidence to take transition 3s is a big deal for North Georgia. I think that the more we can play offense before the defense gets set, the better.
An errant pass from Jasmine Ray Stevens gives it to the North Georgia Nighthawks, and a travel will give it right back. 3:07 left here, quarter number 1. Checking in, Kaylee Sticker, senior from Dawsonville, who has played some big minutes of late.
Yeah, she's kind of by default. Went through a stretch there where, again, role definition, and she came in with the opportunity, presented itself, and she's probably not a heavy 40-minute kind of player, but I think coming off the bench is the best spot for her because she now plays fresh against tired lungs.
That shot off the mark, rebound to Eminer. Nighthawks by 1 with the ball. Hall in between the circles, guarded by a boost bear, away to Sticker. Boy, a tough pass found its way to Truschel, who is fouled in the act of shooting. How much of a lead was there on that bounce pass?
Well, there was a window about as big as the head of a needle, and she was able to moisten the end of the thread.
Exactly.
Look at the get the magnifying glass out and squeeze it through there.
Truschel hits on the season, Emily, 84 34% at the line, averaging 16.1 points a game. Got them both.
When a team is pressing, and you can see like their entire bench yells up, up, up anytime there's a score or a dead ball. When there's an emphasis on trying to speed the mind and the muscle up of the offense, you can have micro spurts of offense like they did where they scored 5 or 6 points in the matter of nothing. But you can also give up runs pretty easy as well because you waste so much energy on the offense, on the defensive end.
Nice transition, the bucket by Sticker. It's 18-3. Nighthawks have answered with a 10-0 run of their own. That three off the mark, but an offensive board. The follow will go for Breland Snipes. (18-15). And that pass off the mark. One thing, goodness. I'm not sure if Lexi gave up on that one a little quick, but one thing that I've noticed is that the Nighthawks are really moving it out when they see the shot going up.
Yeah, no doubt.
The guards are hitting the full running.
And maybe that was our game plan moving in, is that we didn't want the game to be possession-oriented. Maybe we'll need to make a little bit of adjustment because if there is full court pressure, that is going to just inevitably make the game quicker anyway. So I don't know that there's going to be a need for us to force the issue on the pitch aheads.
Snipes with back-to-back baskets. Truschel now defended by a Boost Bear. Over it goes to Pierce. Around to a wide open Kaylee Sticker. That one off the mark. Snipes the weak side rebound. Cougars look to retake the lead. A Boost Bear on the left side. Now Simone Lett drives and is fouled by Eminer. That stops the clock with 53.1 left here in the first quarter. And the Nighthawks come in one of the most proficient offensive teams in the league. Averaging about 72 points a game. That's 6 better than what Columbus State has averaged thus far.
Yeah, we've always been an efficient offensive team. The thing that hurts us is when we just get caught turning it over.
And an offensive rebound for Snipes and another bucket. 20-18, Columbus State.
Another one of those micro spurts right there. They were down 7-0 run. They were down 18-13 and just quickly.
We have seen a number of those, both teams with 10-0 runs. North Georgia with another 6-0 run. Columbus State another 7-0 run that you talked about.
Yeah, I think that in a game where if they're going to commit to playing 90 feet of defense, that you will see a lot of these both ways.
Right.
If we can stay away from the turnovers and make them defend full and then defend half, that's where we get them
right
kind of
out of sorts
with no wind in their sail.
Blackstock just in the ball game, missing that three, knocked away. Cougars have it, up by 2. 16 seconds left in the opening quarter. The Boost Bear backs out toward midcourt. Now with 7, 6, Amber with 5, 4, 3, puts up an off-balance shot, and that's not the one necessarily they wanted, but that's the way the first quarter ends. Columbus State on top by 2, 20-18. We'll take a break and be back in the second quarter on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Northeast Georgia Health System is a proud supporter of North Georgia Nighthawk Athletics.
Back and forth, these two teams have gone. One quarter is finished, and it has the makings of a repeat of how tight the first match was between these two programs.
Yeah, I mean, you would expect that. Two teams that are kind of log jammed right there in the middle of that group of teams that are really vying for not only maybe if somebody can get hot on a win streak to get up and be in the consideration for the conference championship, but also that pivotal seeding there for the PBC tournament. Backcourt turnover there hurt us. Pick 6 offense the other way for Columbus State, extending their lead to 4 now, 22-18.
North Georgia has led by 6. Columbus State has led by 5. And a turnover by way of travel. Columbus State with the ball up by 4. The Boost Bear out of Staten Island, New York. Moore Catholic High. Floater in the lane well off the mark, and Trucial will take it. Heads right down the middle of the floor. Still has the ball. Going to take it all the way. Would not drop. Long lead pass for a Boost Bear. Stops. Left that one shy. Boy, missed a golden opportunity.
Yeah, credit Lexi Pierce right there for finding an extra gear to get back and make a Boost Bear play off of 2 feet instead of just the one-footed layup, and that's really the difference maker.
Pierce with the ball. Nighthawks down 4. The way to Sticker, holding high. Shot clock at 7. Now Livy with 4, 3. Trucial fakes with 2 seconds, puts it up and would not go. Again, one of those tough shots.
Yeah.
Tough angle. Running one-hander no good from Reeves. Nighthawks have it, still down 4. Zips the pass inside. Blackstock gets the roll.
Good find by Kaylee Sticker there. Had to kind of navigate a defender coming up from behind her. Got the ball under control in the backcourt there, and was able then to just one-hand bullet pass off the bounce to a nice cutting Blackstock.
Nighthawks have it in transition. Trucial zips it over to Kaylee. Nighthawks looking for the tie or to take the lead with a 3. Sticker wants the lead. This one won't go. 7.5 minutes remaining until halftime. Whistle stops it with 7:28. A host of substitutions, a 5 for 5. Well, it'll have to be a 4 for 5 for Columbus State.
Temporarily.
For the moment. At the line, Alana Rawls, a 58% shooter at the line. Gets that one to go. 23-20. Las Vegas says this one will have a tough time going. But Las Vegas is wrong. The shooting percentage improves for Alana. Averaging 10 points a game coming into today. Davenport brings it up by herself, guarded by Bretz. Away to Hall. Boy, Bell thought about it for just a split second. Livy now with 10 to shoot, and the zig and the zag create a turnover. Hall had made a head fake, and it faked out Livy.
Yep, can't fake the back cut. Actually, she didn't fake the back cut, so that's the rule.
Yep. Susanna Rudenko on the floor for Columbus State. That shot from Jackson no good, and a whistle. Foul on Jackson out of Lawrenceville and Archer High. Truschel right back in the ball game, replacing Blackstock. And again, it would appear that the Columbus State game plan is to stay with that full court defensive effort. Eminer gets it back to Hall. In traffic, away to Truschel. The feed inside for Sticker, double teamed, up and under.
I thought that she had the pass had led her too far under the basket, but she was nice catch, able to use her pivot and get us the bucket using her right hand on the other side of the rim. Such a deft way to score.
Radenko out of Warzazwa, Poland. That knocked away. And Emily is really in some discomfort with that left shoulder. And she is gingerly walking off the floor. Pierce back out and a steal. And stolen right back by Hall. Davenport lobs it back to Ansley. Hall underneath in traffic. Taken away. Stifling defense in the paint thus far by Columbus State. Davenport allows that to go out of bounds, and it'll be North Georgia ball. And they are working on the range of motion for Emily across the way.
Tough cookie.
Yep. Eminer double teamed, one dribble, needs help. Now Hall, they've got to hustle to get it across the half-court line and do. Hall down the lane, puts it up. Wouldn't fall, got her own rebound. The pass to Davenport, away to Pierce. Here comes a three, right side, in and out. That one looked like it had a pretty good chance. That one off the mark. Scramble for the loose ball. Radenko got a hand on it. She and Sticker were battling pretty hard. And just like that, Emily Truschel back in the ball game.
Pretty tough cookie.
Nighthawks down 2. Columbus State with the ball inside. Rawls. Will inbound it. Lobs it to Reeves. Shot clock now at 10. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. That one rattles home for Reeves. Boy, contact and a foul. Kendall Eminer just goes sprawling. It's going to be a foul on Jasmine Ray Stevens, a transfer from Presbyterian. And the clock is stopped. Official timeout. 4:57 to go. It's Columbus State 26, North Georgia 22. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Thank you.
Nighthawk fans, also as a reminder, our friends at Longhorn Steakhouse in Dawsonville are here with us tonight. They're raffling off a free dinner for 2 to one lucky Nighthawk fan. Visit them at the concourse level for your chance to win. We will announce the winner at halftime.
Back court side, along with Lee Glenn and the Nighthawk Sports Network team. Craig Corbin here for game number 1 of our doubleheader with Columbus State and North Georgia. The Cougars on top by 4. Here with 4:57 remaining in the second quarter, and obviously this is going to be a physical ball game. You've seen it already, both ends. And both teams showing a lot at both ends of the floor. It'll be Davenport to inbound, adjacent to the Columbus State bench. Coach Hauser. Inbound comes, knocked away, and that will result in a foul.
Got lucky there.
Yeah. Foul on Gaucher, her first.
Those shots out of it, but kept us from the 5-second turnover.
It was getting a little snug. Davenport. Ball tipped away, and it's going to be a turnover. Saunders puts it up, gets it to go, and draws contact. Saunders out of Grayson, Georgia. Gives the Cougars their largest lead of the day.
Did a good job, did Columbus State again, of stressing us on the inbounds in front of their own bench. They did a good job almost forcing the 5 count, blocked the inbounds pass or tipped the inbounds pass. And I'd like to see what our defensive production, our Columbus State's production is when they have to go against the set defense. They've been getting a lot of good offense on the tail end of a turnover. And right here, backcourt foul against the press is gonna get us to free throws. We shoot free throws for the final 4:44 of the quarter.
Hall checks in. Truschel at the line. Looking for her 5th point of the day. Finds it. Breaks another 5-0 run by Columbus State. Got them both.
Yeah, 9 of their 29 have come directly following, courtesy of our turnover.
Wow. That's a lot of points off turnover. Saunders holding high. Now down the lane, puts it up, and the shot wouldn't fall, and goes over to North Georgia. Hall gets it in to Eminer. Right back it goes to Ansley. Brings it up against Gaucher. Now double teamed. Lead pass up to Eminer. Wouldn't go. Cougars have it. Reeves in a hurry. A boost bear steps in from the elbow. No good. Rebound Sticker.
Eminer on the last possession had a pathway to the basket, but really played for the contact instead of playing to score.
Down 5. Eminer backs in, turns on Saunders. Tough shot, wouldn't fall.
Going to get Kaylee Sticker's going to get shots here.
Reeves with the 2nd foul in as many minutes. And she will get a breather, and that will bring Snipes back in. Kaylee gets the first. This to make it a 3-point ball game with 3:50 remaining until half. Second one goes. And it's 29-26. 3:46 and counting. Gaucher away to Snipes, to Saunders, holding high, top of the key. Boy, nearly lost it to Sticker. Gaucher, 17-footer, no good. Rebound to Sticker. A couple of nice rebounds for Kaylee.
Yeah, we've done a good job here lately of stringing together some stops.
Sticker puts it up, gets it to go, and draws the foul. Oh no, they're going to call that a charge.
Offensive.
Wow. She was moving away from the basket at an angle. I'm not sure how in the world that is called a charge. My goodness. She would have been going to the line to tie it. In my book, that one knocked away and stolen by the Nighthawks. Goodness gracious. And what a tough shot that was. Around the horn, Sticker. This one wouldn't go. Lead pass for a Boost Bear. Turn, shoots, no good, but gets it back. A Boost Bear from the foul line, no good. Rebound out of nowhere by Snipes. And a foul on Hall. A Boost Bear will inbound underneath the Columbus State goal. Inbound comes to Saunders. Now around to a Boost Bear. 2.5 left. The runner in the lane, no good. Tipped away by Saunders. Saved by a Boost Bear. Knocked away. And they're going to call it North Georgia ball. That was an odd little stretch there underneath the goal. Hall double team, gets it up to Eminer. Kendall now over to Sticker. Tightly defended by Snipes. Down the lane, contact, and she'll head back to the line. Kaylee has made no hesitation in heading for the rim.
Yeah, we got fortunate there. It was a pretty tentative pass here in the backcourt that made its way to Kaylee's hands.
Right.
Could have been a pick six going the other way, but because their player gambled to get it, it gave us an advantage on our rim. And to your point, Kaylee took full authority and went ahead and got on the rim. And I think that she's probably playing with a little bit of an extra oomph right now with the frustration from a couple of possessions ago, the and one being interpreted as a block or a charge.
An interesting note, the 6-0 run by North Georgia, all those points have come from the foul line. 3-point effort, well short, but last touched out of bounds by Truschel. Nighthawks have battled back to within one with 1:51 left until half. The Boost Bear gets it into Snipes. Drives. Long three by Gaucher. No good. Ball free, and Kaylee comes up with it. Cross court, Truschel. Open for three. Wouldn't fall. Left side three at the other end. No good. Offensive board, though, for a Boost Bear. Gives it back to Rawls. Drive, shoots. No good. Loose ball. Nighthawks have it. Davenport out of the pack. Down the floor. 1-on-3. Now waits. Truschel. Hall, top of the key. Approaching a minute left here in the second quarter. Davenport for the lead. Three-pointer wouldn't go.
That's an opportunity there as well. We got caught Columbus State in a switch.
Right.
Had a Boost Bear guarding Sticker in the post.
And a Boost Bear hits a three at the other end. Are they going to call it a two?
It was definitely a three, I thought.
Had to be.
Yeah.
4-point lead, 35 seconds to go. Eminer draws contact from Saunders inside. Kendall has shown the ability to get in position to accept the pass pretty doggone well.
Yeah, she knows when the ball goes up the floor, if her help defender moves off of her with the basketball as they're taught to do, she stays in that space and then owns it. And then when the ball comes back, she's that much closer to the rim. So it's good fundamental post play from Kendall. We just need to be able to convert now. You mentioned that a lot of our points here lately have come to the free throw line. We just need a bucket.
Yeah.
I don't know that we'll even get another offensive possession this half, but right now for us it's only being able to get to the free throw line.
And those two did not fall. Stays a 4-point game. A difference of just a split second between the shot clock and the game clock. 20 seconds and counting. Rawls out near midcourt. He'll try to take it right down to the bare minimum. Gaucher for three, well off the mark, but an offensive board. No, taken by Hall. Has a second to get up the shot. Doesn't get it away. Oh, my goodness. Had an open lane to the bucket, but did not get the shot away. And it stays a 4-point Columbus State advantage at the half. Thoughts on the first half of this ball game?
I think that Columbus State definitely has a game plan. They want to see us have to make a lot of decisions, right? So kind of feels like 2 years ago when everybody thought that they would just press us, and then we just couldn't keep our poise. I think that what we got to do is find a way to recognize the two different kinds of full court pressures that they're showing, break them, and then don't just stop and reset the play. Just if they give us something, let's play with it. Let's go ahead and take advantage of when we've got numbers early. Defensively, I think that we're doing a fine job. We're making it hard on them. Boosbear got loose one time here late in the half for that three that really is the difference in the first half.
Yeah.
But offensively, we've got to find a way to limit points off turnovers, which we'll obviously take a look at after our break here. But it's upwards around double figures. And so if we can just turn those into possessions where we take shots and don't give up offense on the other rim, I think that we're wholeheartedly going to be addressing in the locker room our ability to recognize pressure, handle pressure, and then stay aggressive on the backside of it.
Kaylee Stickers, 8 points, leads the way for North Georgia, but the Nighthawks trail by 4. It's Columbus State 32, North Georgia 28. Back with more. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Northeast Georgia Health System is a proud supporter of North Georgia Nighthawk Athletics.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open. My name is Lana Titterina, and UNG is where I lead. I chose UNG because of the tennis program and how much the tennis program has achieved in the past. And I wanted to be a part of building a good team. But also the campus is very beautiful, the location. It has the new business building that I really like. And when I did my research, I really liked Dahlonega in Georgia. So one of the biggest challenges that I faced was coming here and not knowing anyone. I didn't know how the culture was and how to really approach people. And being new and not knowing anyone can be tough in the beginning. So you have to really put yourself out there and make connections, talk to people. So that's where I feel like I've grown a lot, and I've gotten to know a lot of people here, and that has helped my experience. My advice for international students would be just go for it. It may be tough in the beginning, but it's all going to be worth it at the end. You're going to meet amazing people. It's really fun, and you get a very good degree.
I'm here.
You've got a lot of reasons to be here.
I'm here.
That's why we're here at Georgia Heart Institute, where advanced heart attack treatment protocols are saving more hearts than anywhere else in the state. That's why we're here.
I'm here.
So you'll always be there. The future of heart care, we're leading Georgia there. Georgia Heart Institute.
From the moment you know where you are headed, it starts a journey that you will never forget. For those who seek a higher calling, to serve something bigger than themselves and take the path less traveled, UNG awaits to prepare you for your leadership pathway. Once you're here, you will be challenged and developed, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Freshman Recruit Orientation Group, or Frog Week, is the first step of the UNG journey. The commitment, the attitude, the effort, and the resilience take shape as you move forward on a pathway that most will never attempt.
Y'all got 2 minutes to change into OCPs. Time now. Let's go. Move it. Move it.
It is a process that teaches you about yourself and makes you better than you were yesterday. At times, it can be a struggle, but it's also an investment in yourself. Like life, it can create moments of doubt. You learn about yourself and your strengths and weaknesses. You share this journey with the men and women to your left and right, establishing lifelong bonds with the understanding that nothing worth having ever comes easy. But through adversity, you build strength, determination, and the desire to never quit. Frog Week will establish a foundation to build upon, strengthen you physically and mentally, and start shaping you into the leader you came here to be. For cadets at the University of North Georgia, they take the road less traveled, avoid taking the easy way out, and develop instrumental values that will prepare them for a life of service and leadership. Some people talk about it, others are about it.
You can't really get an idea of how another country runs their military till you go abroad.
It was cool to see their outlook on just life in general. To be there as a global ambassador is definitely a life-changing experience.
I participated in the Management College National Defense University Cadet Exchange. That is located in Taipei, Taiwan.
So I participated in study abroad internship in country of Georgia. The program I participated in was the Swiss Summer Mountaineering course. The experience was extremely professional. There were people from different militaries across the world. I was training with soldiers that were once our adversaries. It's fun to notice the importance of diplomatic relations and also civil affairs through the military.
The host school was always really going out of their way to help us get the full cultural experience because we were, in their eyes, only going to be there for 5 months.
They drove us out and we hiked to a glacier. That was unique, especially coming from Tennessee. There's no ice walls to climb. Their native language of Georgian was very difficult. However, at the end, I gave a little speech in Georgian, thanking their academy. It was an eye-opening experience. One thing I learned in Switzerland was to try and enjoy everything that you're doing, no matter how challenging it is.
Being able to see the country of your target language in person and really living day to day can move your passion to continue learning the language that much further.
All the conferences, all the internship, and all the exchange programs will help you as you develop, not just as a soldier, but also as a person. I think everybody in the Corps should study abroad because it will develop them so much.
If you have a free semester, it's the perfect time to explore a country. There's really not much holding you back in terms of whether or not you should go. It's a great experience.
I got extremely valuable training and just an overall incredible life experience that I wouldn't have gotten going to any other school. And it was the opportunity of a lifetime.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
All right, Joyride Beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high, though. Hi. Hey. Oh, my God. There it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead.
At the half, it is a 4-point Columbus State lead, 32-28. And we welcome you back here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. A look at the numbers from half number one. Neither team shooting very well from the floor. The Nighthawks 26%, Columbus State just 2% better at 28%.
Yeah, we've got kind of what we talked about before we got off the air was it's the points off turnovers for me that stand out.
Yep.
You know, got to find a way to get value out of every possession, and that's at least a shot. Right? We got to have action on the rim. We got to a stretch there where really our only offense was free throws. Got to be able to, we got to string together some baskets. I think defensively we're doing enough to win. I mean, to your point about low shooting percentages, they've made 4 threes. 4 different players have made a 3.
Right.
So it's not like there's just one kid right now that we've got to have identified as a hot catch-and-shoot player. We just got to find a way to I mean, we only took 30 shots. So
right.
They took 39 shots compared to our 30 shots. So they're getting, one more shot out of every 3 for us. And so that's just the numbers if you're not scoring well. And then some of the reason that they've taken more shots from the field is because of our free throw total. We're 10 of 14. We've the old adage that we've made more than they've even attempted. So there's some of that to be said, but you're not going to win games turning it over more than you normally do, and the bulk of your offense coming from free throws.
Nighthawks are leading the battle on the glass with an advantage there, 29-23. Nobody in double figures for either team. Sticker with 8 to lead North Georgia. Snipes for Columbus State also with 8. Amber Abusbe, the only 3 she made in the first half, came right before the buzzer, and that made it that 4-point lead after the Nighthawks had cut it to 1.
Yeah, that was a big shot. You know, it was the first time that, number one, she made a 3. It was after a little bit of a chaotic couple of possessions, and then it's just heady players tend to make the tend to make big plays, and that was one that just really gave Columbus State a little, obviously more than a 1-possession lead at half, but we have to find a way to just get possession value and make them defend us both in the half court and if they decide to pressure.
Anything that you would see changing with how North Georgia has handled the full court pressure?
I think that I will be interested to see if we don't choreograph how we break it. I think if we can just inbound it to a guard, let a guard make high IQ decisions, pass over the top diagonally if it's a zone press, and if it's man press, just bring it up until they bring a second player to us, and then pass out of the second player and play with numbers. It doesn't need to be just a press break 1, press break 2, press break 3, set our half-court offense. Just trust that you've got the basketball IQ to make plays.
It'll be Emily Truschel who will inbound directly in front of our broadcast position courtside. And we are ready for quarter number 3. Glad you've joined us for game number 1 of our doubleheader, North Georgia and Columbus State. Truschel has the ball, looking for Hall, now zips it instead to Eminer, who is fouled by number 10 for Columbus State, Jasmine Ray Stevens. And it didn't take long for the first foul to be called, the second of the third quarter. Hall now will inbound it to our left, zips it over to Truschel. Hensley will have it tipped away, the pass intended for Davenport. Cougars have played aggressive defense all game long. Truschel gets it inside to Eminer, double teamed, back to Davenport, 3 in the corner, wouldn't fall. Had a good look, just a smidge too long.
Just a smidge.
Open 3 at the other end, no good. Rebound, Hall tips it, draws contact. Oh boy, I beg your pardon.
Over the back or just rebounding contact there?
It had to be, I guess. That will make it Columbus State ball. Inbound to Snipes, guarded by Davenport. Stevens drives, nothing doing. Shot clock at 6, 5, rolls in traffic, no good, in and out. Ball was last touched by Truschel. The Goose Bear having trouble finding somebody, now gets it in. And a travel on Reeves. That was a disjointed inbound.
No doubt.
Hall brings it up herself through traffic down Main Street, the pass away. And another turnover. We've played what seems to have been a long first minute of the third quarter. Errant pass is going to be a turnover.
I think these teams both need to go back into the locker room.
Yeah.
And let's just put like 3 minutes on the clock, run it down, clock hits 0, let's start again. I mean, the score's the same.
They would take it right now. They would take it. Hall with the ball away to Pierce, near side, guarded by Abusbear. Pierce drives the right side, contact, and a foul. That'll go against Stevens. Third on Stevens. Replaced in the lineup by Jackson. Pierce at the line. Got that one to go. Finally, we have a point on the board here in the third quarter.
But it's a free throw.
Yep.
We'll take it any way we can.
Yes, we will. The last 8 points for North Georgia have come at the foul line. 32-30. Columbus State, the lead and the ball. Boost Bear, three left side, no good. Rebound, weak side, Eminer. Outlet comes to Davenport, heaves it up to Truschel, running the floor, saves it to Pierce. Oh, and they're going to call a jump ball. Lexi could not. Oh, beg your pardon, they got to issue a foul. A foul assessed to Rawls, beg your pardon. That was a good effort by Emily to track down that pass.
That's right.
And save it. Inbound to Davenport. Corner three is up. It is no good. This one just a smidge too short.
Not yet. Okay, foul on Ansley there. Going to be her second. We've yet to play 2 minutes into the quarter yet, and we already have 5 personal fouls.
That's a lot of fouls.
I got a feeling there's going to be potentially a lot of free throws shot in this remaining 8 minutes, 9 seconds.
You know, Isabel has not yet hit a three, but coming in, 39% from beyond the arc on the season.
Yeah, the looks for her, too, haven't been just super crisp clean. They've had a hand in the way and just been a little bit of a challenge, so definitely you want Bell to keep shooting it.
And a hip check by Maya Jackson puts Eminer on the floor.
But it's going to be a turnover on North Georgia.
.809 left in the third, 34-30. In the corner, Gaucher drives baseline, stops, puts it up and in. And back to a 6-point advantage for the Cougars. Davenport brings it up herself. Tightly defended by Rawls. The lob over the top to Sticker. Double teamed, got to get rid of it. Shot clock at 10. Now Davenport zips it over to Truschel with 5, 4. Emily with 3, 2. The dribble, the shot at the last second, no good. Didn't hit the rim, and it goes over to Columbus State. A little frustration there by Emily.
Yeah, I think that we just maybe this lineup is not uber confident right now offensively, and kind of what we talked about in the open is wondering who is the player that is comfortable taking that shot.
6-point lead. A three here, no good. Air ball by Snipes. Substitution as Macy Gregg comes in for Davenport.
Number 1, Macy Gregg.
And Macy making a jersey adjustment. That has been a point of emphasis today.
See, this is just, they're not sending, it's just man, so they didn't send a second defender, so we just casually dribble it up the floor. So that's a nice adjustment by Coach Burson and her staff there.
Pierce, Wade Eminer takes it from the elbow, left side, and good!
Hey.
That's the first field goal in
bucket in a while.
Forever.
Yeah.
36-32. Big shot in the arm there. Gaucher again goes baseline. Stolen by Truschel. The pass to Sticker, zips it up ahead to Eminer. Kendall, yes!
That's what we needed, just to kind of break the seal a little bit. Our last bucket before those two was at the 6:30 mark of the second quarter.
So you're talking 8 minutes without a field goal.
Yeah.
And another turnover. Truschel now zips it over. Macy Gregg. The pass to Eminer wouldn't go. Goodness gracious.
Nice poise and find, though, by Macy Gregg.
The floater in the lane, no good. Offensive rebound knocked away. Now taken. Goodness gracious. Point blank miss. Another opportunity for Jackson. Wouldn't go. Out of bounds to North Georgia. You know, I nearly thought that Macy was going to pull the trigger on the three there.
Yeah, and I think she will, and she has the confidence to do that. I just don't think we want to do that on her first shot.
Right.
And then knowing that Kendall has scored the last two baskets, just lift the defender up and move on in there and
feed the hot hand.
Yeah.
Macy will bring it up. Now zips it ahead to Pierce. Lexi drives to the elbow right side. Off the glass, no good. Drive by Rawls in traffic. Wouldn't go. Sticker triple teamed and tied up. And it will be Columbus State ball. Sticker had the rebound in the middle of three defenders. .5:24 to go here in the third. 2-point lead for Columbus State with the ball. Foul called on Sticker. Still 36-34, Columbus State. Reeves gets it in to Lett. No good. That was a point-blank miss. Macy with a behind-the-back dribble. Brings it up, gets it across the timeline. Tightly defended through traffic. Goodness gracious. They're going to call a jump, and so North Georgia will keep it, but a lot of contact on that defense. Macy will inbound it near side. The pass inside for Eminer, fouled by Lett. Stops the clock with 4:57 to go. Third time today we've had an official timeout with 4:57 to go in a quarter. Let's take it. It's Columbus State by 2 right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. .457 left here in the third. 2-point lead for Columbus State. It'll be Macy Gregg to inbound along the baseline. Macy had been double teamed on the wing, alternating possession to North Georgia. Macy heaves it in now to Truschel. Emily away to Sticker. Kaylee has it tipped away. Now will dribble to her left, picks it up. Pierce drives in traffic up, no good. A follow by Eminer. Wouldn't go, but a foul on the play. Clock stop, 4:41. Here in the third. That is the third on Reeves. Eminer back to the line. 8 points on the day.
At the line for 2 shots for the Nighthawks, Kendall Eminer.
That one just a little long and off the back iron. Second one will go. 1 point ball game. Sophia Williams away to Letts. Now Rawls. Reeves, 14-footer, no good. Sticker the rebound. This to regain the lead for the first time in a long time. And a turnover will send it back the other way.
Unintentional there, change of direction, just trying to break the pressure by stopping and going, and unfortunately the ball got tied up on her leg there. And
last lead for the Nighthawks, 18-17, first quarter. 3 goes for Rawls. Macy brings it up, guarded by Williams. Works to the right side, away to Pierce. Lexi drives the left side, underneath. Pass winds up with Kendall, now Macy. Now Kaylee will try a 3, it's up, no good. 3:30 to go in the third. 4-point lead for the Cougars with the ball. Snipes, stops, puts it up, partially blocked. Sticker gets it. And a steal. Sticker hits the floor. Snipes puts it up and gets the bucket. Inside 3 minutes to go here in the third. That equaling the biggest lead of the second half. Nighthawks could really use a bucket to stem the tide. Sticker passes to Eminer, no good. Tipped out of bounds. Cougar ball. Hall in for Gregg. So you've got Hall, Pierce out front, Sticker, Truschel, and Eminer the front line. Six-point lead for Columbus State with possession. Rawls works on Hall. The pass away, baseline jumper for Lett is good. And a timeout taken by Columbus State. 43-35, biggest lead of the day for Columbus State. 2:17 to go in the third. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Back we are. 2:15 and counting to go here in the third. And it's an 8-point lead for Columbus State. Biggest of the day. Hall on the right wing. Away to Trucial, contact, foul on Snipes. Second on Snipes. And that will send Trucial to the line. Emily settles in and gets it to go. Second one is short, and it's 43-36.
All right, here we go, ladies. Let's string up some stops here and get us into the break.
Rawls puts it up, no good. Offensive foul.
I think that's on the offensive rebounder.
So let, yep. That is her fourth. She checks out. Stevens is back in. Clock stop, 1:44 to play. And you were correct. It was not on the shot. It was on the rebound. And so opportunity for the Nighthawks at the line. This one wouldn't go for Kendall. She'll have one more. Boy, and a great effort by Emily to come up with a steal. Pierce at the foul line. Sticker trailing three. Yes!
There we go, finally.
(43-39), 1:29 to go in the third. Big three-pointer from Kaylee Sticker. Rawls to the right side. Away to Reeves, puts it up, 17-footer off the iron, no good. Rebound, Eminer. Oh, and ball knocked free, scramble. Oh, goodness. And Sticker was looking for the soccer play there. They're going to talk this one over.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I know what she was trying to do.
Yeah. There was nothing of ill intent.
I don't think so.
Merely to keep the ball out of the hands of the opponent.
That's right.
And so, quite honestly, it was both an abbreviated, if not completely halted, kicking motion. And there's a look at it. And quite honestly, it's nearly like a jump stop. And the officials have seen it. I don't think there's anything egregious. We'll see. Coach Burson being informed, and it will be Columbus State ball. And I believe that was the correct adjudication.
I agree. It feels like we're down like 10.
Yeah, even though it's 4.
It's still just 2 possessions.
Yep. Williams to Rawls. Inside a minute to go. This one up, no good. And that's going to be Columbus State ball. Rawls. Now straightaway three for Stevens, no good. Into the hands of Pierce. You know who we haven't seen here in the third quarter? Amber Aboosbear.
She hasn't played all quarter?
Nope. Unless I'm misremembering. Ball knocked free, right to Sticker. Kaylee reverses her dribble. Now Truschel drives the right side of the lane in traffic. Up, no good. Amber got a hand but could not control the rebound. Trail three from Stevens, no good. Nice rebound by Emily. We got 8 seconds. Hall with 6. 5. The pass to Sticker. Into the hands of Emmeter. Baseline jumper, no good. Sticker puts it up. Would not go. Through 3 quarters, it's Columbus State 43, North Georgia 39. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Fourth quarter straight ahead. We just got confirmation of what we thought was the case on the last review, looking for whether or not there was malicious intent. We assumed that there was none. They had confirmed that, and so that was the reasoning behind that last video review. 10 minutes left to decide this one. Nighthawks in that third quarter with only 11 points. See if they can crank up the offense here down the stretch, and we're underway in the fourth quarter. Cougars with the ball. Reeves guarded by Pierce. Cross court. Ooh, Hall went for the steal, couldn't get it. Shot up and in for Williams. If you get there, it's a good thing. If you don't, your opponent has an open opportunity.
Yeah, you got to put your defense on a rotation.
And a big bucket by Hall.
Glad to see it. It's the first time in a while I've seen consecutive baskets from either team.
Yeah. An odd lack of offense by average here today. First minute of the fourth quarter, the drive, and it was a nice move by Reeves that was not rewarded with the shot falling through. Nighthawks have it. Emily brings it up herself, battles for it, hits the floor, and it's going to be Columbus State ball. Emily needed just a little bit of help there bringing it up.
Kaylee's second foul there. I think when Emily had lost control of the ball, there's a loose ball there. I think Kaylee kind of held the defender back from pursuing the loose ball.
And I didn't see that because I was looking at Emily coming right to the sideline. That shot, no good. Emily, the rebound, double team, dribbles through it. Oh, and contact. That'll be a foul on Rawls.
But neither team has had enough offensive acumen or offensive whereabouts to make an extended stretch. Largest lead, see here, it's been basically nothing.
Yeah.
Largest lead for Columbus State has been
8?
8 points, yeah. And then our largest lead has been 6 points.
Wow. Inbound to Davenport, just in the ball game again. See what the Nighthawks can get going offensively here.
Like normally you talk about.
Shot blocked. Columbus State has it.
Stringing together stops to make a run. We're needing to string together buckets.
Way off our season's average. Truschel straightaway three, wouldn't go, but a foul will send her to the line. Fouled by Olivia West out of Pittsburgh, PA.
And our largest lead of 6 was when we were up 6-0.
Yeah.
8:35 to go in the first. So
wow.
It's been a while.
Emily makes the first of 3.
23rd free throw attempt of the night compared to just 9 free throws from Columbus State. So it's just, we're good as long as we can show the poise needed to break the press.
Yep. Second one no good. She'll have one more. Emily looking for her 9th point of the day, and that went off the mark.
A long time since she's missed 2 free throws.
Yeah, I can't help but wonder if that left shoulder isn't bothering her, even though that's not the shooting arm, just the discomfort perhaps. Drive, off balance shot, no good. Rebound. Emily heaves it up to Davenport, ahead of the pack, puts it up, would not go. The Nighthawks can't buy one.
No, that was as easy as it gets right there.
7:40 left. Gonna have to dig deep here down the stretch. A boost bear in the ball game. To Rawls. Corner 3 up, no good. Rebound weak side by Hall. Here come the Nighthawks. Quickly ahead to Pierce. Cross court, it goes to Davenport. Here's a 3, wouldn't go.
That was the best look she's had all night.
Yep.
And you thought that kind of after the missed layup, it almost like owed her to go. And then there, a Boosberg, who was just a heady guard, basically makes a 6-point swing there.
Yep. And that's the second time today that she has done that. A very timely 3. 7:02 to go.
Good player.
It's 48-42 Columbus State. Back in a moment. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Northeast Georgia Health System is a proud supporter of North Georgia Nighthawk Athletics.
Back we are here. 7:02 left in the ball game. And a 6-point lead for Columbus State. Nighthawks with the ball. Hall. Into Truschel. Back to Ansley. Bounce pass inside, and the bucket by Kendall.
A lot of urgency offensively out of that timeout. A little trouble getting the ball in, but once we got it in, Ansley was committed to just owning the pressure herself.
And did. 11 points now for Kendall. First player in double figures for the Nighthawks. Rawls. Out front it goes to Stevens. Now Reeves, high arcing shot. Goodness gracious. Are you kidding me? A desperation three goes in. I didn't think that had a chance to get there. Cross court to Davenport, 6:06 to go. 51-44. They've traded buckets. Truschel inside to Eminer. Couldn't control, out of bounds to Columbus State. That pass had a little something on it.
Yeah, had an odd angle to it, the high-low.
Yeah.
You wanted to be straight up and down the floor. Had a little, and it just makes makes the tail end of the pass going away from the big.
Right.
It's tough to kind of get it corralled. And
a boost bear in between the circles. 5:40 to go. 10 on the shot clock. A boost bear puts it up and no good. Rebound Sticker. Here comes Hall. Hensley works to the right side, now heads to the lane. Shot is up, no good. And a charge.
Holy man.
That's the fourth on Hensley. Replaced by Livy. Approaching the 5-minute mark. And a whistle, that'll be a foul on Davenport. 5:05 remaining. And it's just been tough sledding offensively today for North Georgia.
It's been a bruiser of a game.
Jumper in the lane will go for Stevens. 9-point lead, biggest of the day. Bounce pass at the other end. Eminer turns, shoots, no good. 4:44 left. Not only do the Nighthawks have to come up with some stops, Rawls missing there, but they're going to have to find some combination down the stretch here to get the biscuit in the basket.
Yeah, we're just having a tough time at getting clean offense. Everything, like Columbus State is guarding us with 6 players. It seems like they've got enough up front to cause chaos, and then they still got enough, even when they have caused chaos and forced us to break the press, then they seem like they got enough to be around the rim and contest it.
Some conversation as to the number of shots coming. Rawls had missed the first one, but that was waved off. And of course hits this one. First double-digit lead of the day, 54-44. And got them both. Hall lobs it into Eminer. Kendall will now dribble it. Boyd Ansley double team through the traffic. And a turnover. They'll call a travel.
Well, Columbus had actually gained possession of the ball, but because she rolled back when she had possession,
over it.
Yeah, it's going to be a turnover.
Truschel back on the floor. Davenport to inbound in front of the Nighthawk bench. 55-44 with 4:18 to go. Goodness. And the lead is 13. Whistle stops the clock with 4:08 to go, and the foul. And that is the third on Rawls. Hall gets it across. Now Davenport drives underneath. Shot is up and good.
All right, now we're back down into single digits. 4 minutes to go. Plenty of time here. We just got to find some offensive rhythm.
And a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. You never know when that spark is going to come. Maybe it's just one basket that ignites a run.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember the last one. Kendall Eminer went back-to-back field goals.
That's it.
And we got excited about that.
Yeah.
That was just back-to-back field goals.
Yeah.
A run is a whole different kind of discussion. Like, now I think Columbus State is starting to find their rhythm offensively.
Yeah.
So we got to not only find a way to string together great offense, but we got to find a way to go back to getting stops and keeping them impatient offensively.
Teams are back out there. Cougars have it. Inbound comes to Stevens. A boost bear. Guarded by Davenport. 3:39 to go. Snipes. 9 to shoot. Whistle stops the clock with only 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Second on Emily. Hall back in for Blackstock. Snipes on the season, 86%.
That's really smooth coming off the left-hander's hand there.
Yep. Averaging 8 points a ball game in 19 minutes of play. High off the iron, no good. 1 of 2. Davenport to Hall. Cross court to Pierce. This would be a big three. No good. Emily hit the floor pretty good as she and Reeves went down. So it's been a tough afternoon physically for Emily. Left shoulder, right all elbow and arm. Hall to inbound, lobs it to Sticker, knocked away. It'll be North Georgia ball. Down 12 with 3:19 to go. Lob to Cayley is knocked away, tries to get it back. Snipes able to save it. Foul stops the clock with 3:12 to play.
A long game, not only just time-wise.
Yes.
There's all the free throws being shot. It's now the 13 and 25. We're approaching 40 free throws here.
You know, it makes you appreciate the exception to the rule. The last home game we had that was actually just a minute or two ahead of schedule. Not so today. Not so today. Already we are a full 12 minutes longer. And a foul on Columbus State as Eminer was trying to get position. $14-point lead now for Columbus State. Lob into Kendall. Brings it across. Now Davenport leads for Pierce. 3 left side. Good! And a timeout taken. It's a 3:01 left. And we will keep it right here. Still enough time
There is.
to make it happen.
Going to need some help, though, with decision making from Columbus State.
Yeah.
Maybe we could throw a defensive wrinkle at them right now to where they kind of confuse them for a while. That might help. But we're going to need them to take early shots here just to give us those couple extra possessions that we're going to need here, and then our offense has to press. When I mean that, I mean our offense has to go find the best offense it can find in the first part of the possession.
Columbus State with the ball, up by 11. The Boost Bear, and stolen from behind by Davenport, out of bounds. This is going to be last touch by Columbus State.
That is a very heady double team by Isabel Davenport. She had seen the Boost Bear turn her back, or had her back, and went and just kind of poked it away. It's the kind of plays that we're going to need here. Now we need quick offense.
Eminer with the ball. Davenport, left side, away to Hall. 2:40 to play. Hall goes baseline and steps on the baseline. And you really can ill afford empty possessions at this point in the ball game. And another steal by Davenport. Away to Pierce, in the corner to Hall. Cross court to Blackstock. Libby drives. Kicks out. Davenport launches a 3. It's up. It is good!
All right.
Here we go.
8. Got us to 8. A couple of really good defensive possessions where they left empty. Isabel Davenport's made 2 really, really heady steals here. The double team on the couple possessions ago, and the last possession, just getting her hand right in that dribbling lane, forced the chaos. After the first steal from Bell, it took us too long to attack the rim. Turnover by Ansley, but that possession right after the turnover, we have immediate paint touch out for the catch and shoot 3, and that's what you need. Knowing that our margin for error is getting a lot tighter, but the formula so far is good. We've got to continue to try to speed them up and do what they've been doing to us.
2:15 left, an 8-point ball game. That last 3 got Nigel the Nighthawk excited. He's having to cool off a little bit in the Blue Crew seats. Reeves guarded by Blackstock.
Now don't foul.
Oh, and it's going to be a turnover. The feed to Livy, up and in!
Travel, and a travel.
And just like that, the Nighthawks are feeding on the energy of this crowd. Is there a miraculous finish in store today in Dahlonega? Hall lobs it into Pierce. It's a 6-point deficit.
Play quick.
To the right side. Davenport thought about it, ran out of room. The feed to Eminer. Kendall up, wouldn't go. Goodness gracious. Boy, Davenport nearly came up with another one right there at midcourt.
Hattie, this has got to be an empty possession for Columbus.
Clock rolls, 1:15 to go, 13 on the shot clock.
I like the idea to defend. Just don't foul here. Don't give them free offense after burning the clock.
A Boost Bear on the season, only 62%. Can she make it more than a 2-possession game? First one no good. A minute 9 to go. A Boost Bear hits. 61-54. A minute 5 to go. Hall inside to Eminer, fouled by Snipes. And that's it for Breland. I was showing that as her 5th. Perhaps only 4. Beg your pardon. Big foul shots coming now for Kendall. First is good. This to make it a 5-point deficit. It's up and good. Eminer now with 13. Oh, that's a 5-second count. 5-second violation. Can the Nighthawks get a quick conversion?
It's got to be quick offense here just to keep them on their heels.
Hall
free throws would be
zips
good
it in.
too.
Davenport out front. Pierce. Bounce past Eminer. Hall will take the 3. It is good! And it's a 2-point ball game with 53.4 to go. My, oh my.
Been asking for a while during this game, who is the player that is comfortable taking that shot? Right there, Ansley Hall didn't have a lot of space to do that, but was kind of really understanding time and score situation and went ahead and pulled that. Now we're back in a situation where we obviously are fouling. We haven't been in a foul situation yet. We've been trying to make them score a possession. Last possession we guarded, well, there was no activity, but we made them burn the clock, and then we fouled in the backcourt. We'll guard straight up here, and we need to know that we just got to trust our defense here and get a stop, and then we come down and get the best shot we can find.
13-1 run by North Georgia after trailing by 14 at 60-46. It's 61-59. Columbus State with the ball, 50 seconds to go. Rolls. Loosely guarded by Blackstock. Shot clock at 15.
Do not foul.
Snipes. Shot clock at 10. 9. Snipes. Guarded by Eminer. Left-hand shot. No good! Out of bounds to North Georgia. And a timeout taken by Coach Burson.
Side out to advance.
It's a full. We will take the timeout. She makes that designation that you just talked about.
I'm here.
You've got a lot of reasons to be here. That's why we're here at Georgia Heart Institute, where advanced heart attack treatments save more hearts than anywhere in Georgia.
My baby girl is home.
Georgia Heart Institute.
All right, Joyride Beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high though.
Hi.
Hey. Oh my God, there it was. my first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. Try it, I'm good.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
And here we go. 26.1 seconds left. North Georgia down by 2. A furious comeback down the stretch. Hall with the ball to Truschel. Emily drives for the tie. It's up. It's good. We're tied at 61. Oh, no. And Emily, has she twisted an ankle?
Not sure.
My goodness, is there anything further that Emily can be subjected to today? And hobbling off the court gingerly on that right ankle, my goodness. It's been a long time since I have seen one player have to deal with as many.
A lot of contact.
On as many occasions in one game.
Nighthawks on a 17-4 run to get this thing back.
Wow.
Over the last shy 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go, we were down 13 points. Massive battle back here.
All right, so let's talk strategy. 20.7 seconds. Columbus State obviously would want to wait for that last shot.
Oh yeah, they're obviously going to play for the last shot. They know what shot they're trying to get to. What we can't do is allow them to beat us from the free throw line.
Right.
So we've got to just trust our defense here and guard connected as hard as we can guard for 20 seconds. If they make a spin move, drive, reverse layup play, they make a play, but we can't bail them out trying to block the shot.
We have no timeouts left. Inbound comes to Rawls. Drives. Open three coming. It is good. With 15 seconds, the three by Stevens. 64-61. 12 seconds to go. Nighthawks have to have a three to tie. Ball knocked free, and it is going to be Columbus State ball.
Was oddly played there. 20 seconds to go. They took 5 seconds and shot a three.
Didn't see that coming.
I did not. There was no strategy necessarily involved in that from my end, because if they miss that shot, then you now have a chance to go win the game.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is, I mean, kudos if that's what they drew up out of the huddle. But man, to have 20 seconds in the last shot and to pull a three with your 5 player.
Yeah, yeah.
Whew. It looks like it's going to end up paying off for him.
Yep, Reeves at the line. Makes it 65-61. Goodness, what a comeback, though, by North Georgia. Reeves got them both, and that's going to do it. 2.3 left, and that's your ball game. 2:10 left. Academic. Columbus State will inch ahead of North Georgia in the standings.
Yep. Kind of give themselves an argument now. Season sweep over North Georgia, regular season sweep over North Georgia. Give themselves the argument to maybe, I'm not sure what else has happened in the league around the way tonight or today, but puts them in the conversation for, right there in that 2-3, slot. And, I don't know if they still got to play Georgia Southwestern again or how many times they get Lander. But the very confident team came in here with a game plan today, and their game plan sped us up and turned us over to some degree, and then hit big shots and made the shot that counted, which was the big three right here at the end.
And what an amazing last 4 minutes of this ball game. It was 60-46. You had to have a lot of things go your way to even have an opportunity to win the ball game, let alone go to overtime.
And they did, playing on basically zero margin for error. I mean, the smallest margin for error.
Yeah.
They strung together about 10 plays that they needed to make.
Nighthawks had gone on a 15-1 run before the last 5 points by Columbus State. The 3 from Stevens. Now, granted, a 33% shooter beyond the arc on the year.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I don't care if she's 43%.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that you can give a team the opportunity to win the game.
Win it.
So that means there's a 70% chance that we're going to opportunity to win the game.
Yeah.
Confident. That's what that is.
And that will do it. Final score, Columbus State 66, North Georgia 61. A valiant effort down the line, down the stretch by North Georgia. Comes up just shy. With that, North Georgia falls to 14-8, 7-5 in the conference. Columbus State improves to 12-8 overall, 8-4 in the Peach Belt. On behalf of Lee Glenn of the Nighthawk Sports Network, this is Craig Corbin saying Game 1 in the books. Back in half an hour for the men right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.